Mars Ecosystem Token is selling at $1.01 in USD as of November 28, 2021, with a price movement of 1.08% in the last hour. XMS has a market capitalization of $0 and a 24-hour trading volume of almost $1 million. Mars Ecosystem Token, XMS, is now ranked 329th in the cryptocurrency market. But what exactly is this Mars ecosystem, dubbed the first stablecoin DeFi ecosystem? Hi, we are going to talk about everything you need to know about the Mars ecosystem. But before anything else, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications to be notified of every new upload. Okay, so the Mars ecosystem is a new decentralized stablecoin paradigm that represents a radical departure from current stablecoin systems. Its purpose is to present a stablecoin system that can overcome the integration and positive externality problems. The protocol guarantees a high level of price stability, decentralization, and scalability. Mars Treasury, Mars Stablecoin, and Mars DeFi protocols are the three components of the Mars ecosystem. The native stablecoin is included in the Mars ecosystem's three components. The purpose of the Mars ecosystem is to create the DeFi world's central bank and reserve currency. The following are some of the unique innovations found in the Mars ecosystem. Integrated native stablecoin within the DeFi protocol. Treasury asset classification mechanism. Mintage control mechanism. Anti-bank run technique. Let's discuss the Mars Treasury. The Mars ecosystem's USD stablecoin is the governance token USD Mars USDM, and the currency is USD. Token for the Mars ecosystem is XMS. So, where do treasury assets come from? The USDM is created and destroyed through the implementation of minting and redemption processes. When users mint USDM, they deposit USDM into the Mars Treasury, and they deposit USDM to receive assets from the Mars Treasury. When the Mars Treasury is used, both minting and redemption are always at a 1-to-1 ratio. The Treasury Assets Classification Mechanism is outlined here, so please continue watching. The Treasury mechanism is not unique to Mars ecosystem. The Terra Protocol's Treasury Reserve is its governance token, Luna. The Frax Protocol's Treasury Reserve is USDC, and its governance token, FXS, and the Fei Protocol's Treasury Reserve is ETH. The installation of a Treasury Assets Classification process is a unique feature of the Mars ecosystem. Users must deposit $1 worth of any Mars Treasury whitelist asset into the Mars Treasury when minting USDM. The Mars Treasury accepts the following whitelisted assets at different levels: Stablecoin, Digital Gold, BTC, Layer 1 Leaders, ETH, BNB, etc. DeFi Blue Chips, UNI, AAVE, etc. Mars Ecosystem Token, XMS. From level 1 to level 5, the volatility of assets gradually increases. According to the volatility of each asset, Mars Treasury determines the maximum permissible proportion of various assets in the Treasury. The lower the maximum permissible share within the Treasury, the higher the asset's volatility. The following are some of the applications for Mars Treasury assets. Value support. The ultimate support for the value of both USDM and XMS is Mars Treasury assets. To support the stability of USDM, Mars Treasury employs the majority of its assets to provide liquidity for USDM on Mars Swap. Idle assets of the Mars Treasury that earn interest from the Mars ecosystem DeFi protocols or other external DeFi protocols are referred to as yield accrual. External DeFi governance. The Mars ecosystem uses external DeFi protocols governance tokens in the Mars Treasury to vote on ideas that benefit the Mars ecosystem. Grants. A portion of the assets are used to fund the development of protocols and dApps that will help USDM become more widely adopted and used. We are about to talk about the Mars ecosystem's minting, redeeming, and mintage control, but before that, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Okay, the minting process for contracts generates USDM. Users can obtain 1 USDM at any moment by depositing $1 in any Mars Treasury whitelist asset into the Mars Treasury. When we talk about redeeming, we're talking about the contract redemption process, which destroys USDM. By returning 1 USDM to the Mars Treasury at any moment, users will earn $1 value of the Mars Ecosystem Token, XMS. Let's talk about the Mintage Control now. The market cap of XMS determines and controls the maximum circulating supply of USDM. Every 3 minutes, the algorithm calculates the average market cap of XMS during the previous 3 minutes and divides it by a metric known as the XMS support ratio. The protocol governance will determine the support ratio. The result establishes the maximum USDM supply cap. Users can only mint USDM up to this USDM supply cap in the next 3 minutes. The USDM supply cap is 100 million if the average market cap of XMS in the last 3 minutes is 250 million USD and the XMS support ratio is 250%. Users can only mint USDM up to 100 million in the following 3 minutes. If the current circulating supply of USDM is 50 million, users can only mint a maximum of 50 million new USDM until the circulating supply of USDM reaches the USDM supply cap of 100 million. If the average market cap of XMS over the previous 3 minutes is $275 million, the USDM supply cap will be $110 million, and the maximum circulating supply of USDM will grow. At launch, the XMS support ratio will be set at 250%, with the ratio continuously increasing in the future. Then there are the DeFi protocols for Mars. The Mars DeFi protocols comprise DeFi platforms like Mars Swap and Mars StableSwap, which are required for USDM to perform its basic tasks as a stablecoin, such as being a medium of exchange and a store of value. Mars Swap is an AMM-DEX, or the Automated Market Maker Decentralized Exchange, similar to Uniswap. Through protocol implementations such as liquidity mining and trade mining programs, Mars Swap incentivizes liquidity provision and USDM transactions. On Mars Swap, the transaction fee is 0.3%, with 0.25% going to LP and 0.05% going to XMS holders who stake XMS at Mars Swap. The specific technique of distributing transaction fees to XMS stakers is to repurchase and redistribute XMS with transaction fees at market value. One of Mars Ecosystem's remedies to the positive externality problem, which plagues many other stablecoin protocols, is the design that allows XMS stakers to collect Mars Swap transaction fees. Mars Ecosystem's governance token XMS can capture the value generated by USDM circulation in the DeFi world. This design also offers XMS additional value support, which helps to ensure USDM stability. Finally, let's discuss the Mars Ecosystem Token. The value capture model of Mars Ecosystem Token XMS includes these. First, of course, is the Mintage Control mechanism. The mechanism for controlling the quantity of a product. The Mintage Control system assures that the circulating supply of USDM is at least 2.5 times the market value of XMS. If the market demand for USDM is 100 million, XMS should be worth at least $250 million. If this isn't the case, the circulating supply of USDM won't be able to exceed 100 million. This way of capturing value is quite effective. The Maker Protocol's DAI supply is currently $4.8 billion, and the market value of its governance token MKR is $3.7 billion. If the Maker Protocol also employs Mars Ecosystem's Mintage Control method, the MKR, which is equivalent to 4.8 billion DAI, would have a market worth of $12 billion. The Mars Treasury control rights value is also included. Protocol governance votes allow XMS holders to vote on protocol upgrades within the Mars Treasury. The market capitalization of XMS will always be at least 2 times the value of the assets housed within the Mars Vault to avoid a 51% attack on the protocol. If the market's circulating supply of USDM is $100 million and Mars Treasury owns $100 million in assets, then the market value of XMS must be at least $200 million, or the Mars Treasury will be attacked. And last is the transaction fees generated at the Mars DeFi protocols. Users will be charged transaction fees while trading using Mars DeFi protocols like Mars Swap and Mars StableSwap. Part of this is attributed to the liquidity provider, and part of it is attributed to the protocol itself. Through the buying and redistribution of XMS, the protocol also assigns these fees to XMS stakers and other methods. If we're talking about the Mars ecosystem, the Mars ecosystem team is taking a community-first approach to the future. In line with their strategy, which involves launching more DeFi protocols and incubating embryonic initiatives, special attention will be placed on the direction that their community wants to go. Everyone who owns XMS tokens can join Mars DAO and help shape the future of the Mars ecosystem. They will also be selling their NFT collection to the public, as well as offering a few airdrops to lucky winners. The Captain NFT and the Boarding Pass NFT were created to thank people who contributed to the early Mars DAO community. They believe that in the crypto and DeFi communities, to the Mars will be the new to the moon. However, instead of volatility, we'll see if the stablecoin USDM can become the DeFi world's reserve currency. And that's it for today's video. If you want more videos like this, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications to be notified of every new upload. And we will see you in our next video.